This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
It's been a wild week. A lot's going on in the world, so I'm sure you all have a lot of questions. So if you have a question, ask it right here.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. You know what we do on Mondays. We get into what Adam Mosseri, who is the head of Instagram, shared on his Ask Me Anything. You know, he kind of has a reputation for spilling the beans, which is one of the main reasons that I do this. Let's get into some of the questions. The first question. Isn't Instagram Kids just a gift to online predators? Great question. Seems pretty accurate to me. Let's get into the answer.
Right now, it's just an idea. We know kids lie about their age to get onto platforms like Instagram. The idea is that it would be safer for us to build a version of Instagram where parents had control and transparency.
I have a lot of strong feelings on this issue, specifically because I've read Jean Twenge's book, iGen, Why Today's Super Connected Kids Are Growing Up Less Rebellious, More Tolerant, Less Happy, and Completely Unprepared for Adulthood, and what that means for the rest of us, which is a fantastic book. In it, she basically breaks down all the issues that happen because of social media when it comes to kids who are in the middle school years before their brains have fully formed and they're able to process all these negative situations that you come across on social media and deal with. And I think that is a key reason why this is such a bad idea. I've reached out to Jean Twenge several times to try to get her on my podcast. If you know Jean or know someone who does, I would really love an introduction because I think her research would be extremely beneficial to you guys as listeners. Let's get into the next question. I'm having trouble staying off my phone. What do you recommend? This question is great because Instagram is designed to keep you on your phone for as much as possible.
We built some tools to help manage your time on Instagram, but since then actually Google and Apple both built some really good tools to manage your time and your notifications across the whole phone. So I highly recommend using those. I think both companies did some really good work.
I would like to take this time to remind you that if you have not seen The Social Dilemma on Netflix, you absolutely should, specifically the end where all the experts advise you to turn off notifications from social media apps and really as many apps as you can. Turn the notifications off right away. Your life will be so much better because of it, and I 100% agree with this. All right, last question. Why are you ignoring me?
I get a lot of these, so I wanted to ask this. I'm not trying to ignore you. I just get so many questions, I can't always answer them all. So I try to get to as many as I can. Same thing with DMs. So if I haven't gotten back to you, I apologize. I will keep trying, but there's only so many I can get to in a day.
Personally, I don't feel ignored since I did get that one question answered out of the hundreds that I've submitted. So, take that with a little bit of grain of salt. But I will keep asking you about the location stories and hashtag stories because those are still not available. And I would really like to know why. I think that's an important part of the platform. That's it for today's show. Do me a favor, start thinking of questions for Saturday's Q&A. That would be really cool. And check out the show notes for the Jean Twenge book that I recommended, or check it out in your local bookstore. If you feel comfortable going into a bookstore, definitely look there for this book. I highly recommend it. Thanks so much for listening, and come back tomorrow for more Instagram news.